G'day everyone, and especially Gary. Gary has asked if I would do a short tutorial on how to paint flesh. So the figure at the moment has a base coat of shadow flesh, Penzerosa's shadow flesh. That's by Villaggio. So being that there's really no technique in actually doing the base coat other than your coat and everything, I went ahead and did that to start with. Right, so the next thing to do is, because it's mainly, he wanted to mainly know about the legs, so the next thing to do is to actually paint the kneecap. So paint each, see if we're still on there, each kneecap. Then what you want to do, so if I can try and keep it in, is paint a line down from the kneecap. The reason you want to do that is you want to actually paint around all that in the line and leave a little bit of dark all the way around. So let's see if we can do that on camera. Just move it out and get some paint. I was tossing up whether to actually use a new paintbrush. Maybe I should have. I can see the hair on the ends trying to split. So the idea is to paint around the kneecap here and the line, leaving space all the way around. And when you do the line down, leave a little space between the knee and the line as well. Next thing you do is you go to the back of the leg and do a swoop on either side of the calf muscle there, leaving a line in the center. And I do three lines. Oh, they don't have to be great because you don't really see them, but three lines up in there, and then you can just join. Let's see if we can get that back. Join the front and the back of the leg. If I can. Right, so what we have there, if you can see it, is that goes all the way around, and so that's the second colour. So I'll quickly do the rest of the figure. I've come out in the back room to do this video because the lighting's actually better, but it's a really sunny day and I'm actually struggling to actually see what I'm doing because it's so bright. So I've been popping on to Gary's YouTube channel and seeing what he's painting. He's painting Babylonian figures at the moment, and he's doing a really nice job on those, so well done, Gary. I'm really enjoying seeing those. Okay, so now we have, let's see if we can keep it in focus, the two legs done. So we'll just put him, I was going to paint the rest, but we'll just stick with the legs today. So I've already got some painted, so okay, so this guy here he's the same, but he's now dry, so we'll crack on with him. So the third coat, I have something actually in the picture while we're shaking the bottle. The next coat is flat flesh. So we started off with, as I said, shadow flesh, then flesh base, and then flat flesh as the third highlight. Actually, he's dry enough so we can actually crack on with him. Okay. So what we want to do here is you want to, is it in focus there? Yep, you want to just touch the top of the kneecap, the centre line that you did before, a wee line above, so we'll do the other leg as well, wee line above, kneecap and the line up. And then you want to, just on the outside of the calf there, is bring a line down. You're kind of doing like half circles following the line of the calf. Just put a little bit more on there. We're going to do a wash over this, so you don't want it to be too light, otherwise it won't show through. And we do the same on the back, just on the outside, following each calf muscle. And where we did 3 lines, we do now 2. And there. Oh, sorry about that. Where are we? There. I mean, it's pretty simple, and it's actually really quick. So it's 3 layers, very quickly done. I'll just do this other guy. Hopefully, being on the cardboard, I'll actually be able to hold him at this strange angle. So top of the kneecap, a line above, top of the kneecap, and then the line down. You'll have to excuse, I'm kind of holding this at the length of where I can paint, so I'm trying to get him in camera view without my hands. That's got too much on. Yeah, so that's another one done with the third highlight. So the last colour or thing that I put on at this stage is I use Auger Flesh. It's an old Citadel wash. I think you can use Reichman now. I think that's the replacement that they have for it. I don't use my good brush for this. So I've got one here that's already dry. So you just want to give it a reasonable wash, but not too heavy. Depending on actually where your figure is, whether it's European or Middle Eastern, I suppose. Depending on how much, I mean, you could do a couple of layers if you want your flesh to be darker, but in general you don't want your flesh too dark. So that's simply that. I might as well do these as well. And that one there. And that's got the Auger Flesh on it. So let's grab one that I did yesterday. So this guy here has had the Auger Flesh done. So what you can do now is you can go back over the final highlight, the flat flesh. I'm just going to water it down just a little bit, and you can go over the final highlight again. So just a wee bit on the leg, the down bit here. Depending on how strong you want your highlight to stand out. I personally don't like it too much to jump out at me. But I suppose the stronger that you do it on the table, it might stand out even more. And even though these parts here on the hand are going to be behind the shield, it's nice to have them done properly. The elbow. So I kind of do the arms. Let's see if we can get this in focus. The arms the same. I start with something to point with. I start with the end of the elbow, a bit like the kneecap. I do a thicker line here on the arm coming down, and then I do one either side. The hand, fill it in completely, and then do the fingers, leaving the base coat in between the fingers. I don't, unless it's highly detailed, I don't do the digits at this stage. I do that in the next highlight. And yeah, just do the face the same, just the nose, cheeks and brow, leaving very little of the base coat there. And on this one here, elbow first, and then wherever the muscles are. So let's see if we can get a reasonable shot. And that's how that's how I'm doing my flesh on these guys. On a lot of my commission work, I don't necessarily do the wash, but it really depends on the figure that you do. So hopefully, Gary, that helps you a little with how to do your legs. If there's anything else you want to know, like different colours, what are good combinations for colours that you might want to use. I use pretty much triad colours for all mine. I do 3 layers of colours on just about everything I do, except for white, which I just do. I do a base coat of either sky grey or different kinds of buffs, maybe depending on what I'm trying to get, and then I just layer my whites in thin layers, which gives lots of coats out on anyway. But everything else I do triad colours. So if there's any colour that you think, oh look, I'd really like to make the colour pop on my figures, I'll do a wee video for you. So thanks a lot, guys, and hope that helps. Okay, well, I thought maybe to finish this video off, I would show what they look like once they're completed. I've got 2 here with the knees and stuff, but the clothing's all done as well. I think once you chuck everything else together, I'm quite pleased with this shield. As I said, I'm hand painting all 300 shields for this project, which is quite an effort, but yeah. Okay, so this is the same type of guy, but I've put the plume on the back and painted him more of a blackish grey. Once again, that's the same style of knee. Might actually be one of the figures we were working on, I'm not sure, because I've done quite a few today. So I'm not doing them all in white. I'm sprinkling through a few different types of colourings. Right, so then there's this guy here, and his knees are tucked away. So obviously put the shields on after I've finished painting the guy. Not sure, I might put another highlight on the red on this guy yet. Might even put another highlight on the green. Haven't decided yet, but yeah.